What's up, everybody? Welcome to Audio Oddity. I'm your host, Rocky, here with my co-host, BDC. What's up?
What's good? What's good?
Got that PlayStation hat on.
Every week looks sad.
Every
Every week we
week.
looking sad. Like ain't much to talk about.
Yeah, it's a slow time of year. It's a slow time of year.
Skip the last week. What was last week? It was a
Um,
holiday too though, wasn't it?
was it last week a holiday? I don't remember. I had a lot going
Veterans
on last
Day.
week.
Well, it was Friday. Never mind. It was
Yeah,
Friday. Friday
well,
Veterans Day ran on a Friday for
yeah,
some.
Veterans Day was on a Friday, and it's my fault because like I was like, oh, we cool, like we can just do it later on, then late, which I should have did it our regular time. If I did it our regular time, we would have been all right. But since I pushed it back, and then later on came, then all this stuff came up I had to do. I was like, okay, look like I'm gonna have to cancel it all together. So, but this week we back at it again. It's not much going on anyway in the gaming world. Nothing that's huge anyway that we just need to come talk about. I didn't even get to play God of War, so I didn't even have that. I've been so busy with personal stuff in my life this week. So hopefully this upcoming week, this holiday be a better gaming holiday.
And you didn't have no time for the what they're calling the game of the year
No, I did not
game.
have. I already played the game of the year, Elden
Ten
Ring.
nominate 10 nominees.
I played the game of the year back in February. Elden Ring came out.
10 nominees.
Yeah, no, I didn't yet. I didn't yet, but I got it. I hope I'm be able to play it this week coming up. Cuz I only work like 2 or 3 days next week, so I have a lot of time off coming up.
Yeah, I work tomorrow, so I'm on a holiday week schedule.
Yeah. So, it'll be all good. So what's going on, man? Anything going on in your world?
I've been watching. I've been keeping up on movies. Like I watched Nope. I
Nope's
watched
good. I like Nope. Nope was good.
I didn't like it.
You didn't
Nope.
like Nope?
Nope.
Nope. He's like, "Nope."
You see something creepy? I didn't like the theme of that movie was everything was like everybody said nope when they saw something. But I saw Smile, which Smile lived up to it lived up to that good review. I seen it get good
You
reviews,
like
so
Smile? It was okay.
Smile it gave me chills. Like it made my hair like on my back like go up. I
It
was like,
was not to give anything away, people ain't seen it. It was a lot of slow parts in there though to me. Like a lot of the
yeah,
talking and slow parts. But the action parts are great. Like when the monster was there, yeah, those parts were awesome. But
yeah. I
all
gotta
that in
watch it. I might
between,
rewatch it tonight. I dozed off a few times because it was
yeah,
late.
see,
No, but it
them
was
slow,
late though. It was late,
nah,
like
them
two
slow
o'clock in
parts
the
got you.
morning.
Them slow parts.
Oh, I love horror movies. Trust
when
me.
they when they be in when they be in the hospital talking, they got you.
I fell asleep a lot on Nope too. I gotta rewatch that a little
Yeah.
bit. But Nope was just so boring to me. I was wide up when I watched that. Like I was just so I didn't
Yeah, no,
understand.
it's I mean, I agree. Eh, I liked it, but it could have been compared to his other. It was his worst out of his movies he did. That was the worst one. But not saying it's a bad movie. It's just not as good
Yeah.
as Get Out or Us or you know what I mean. It's just not
And
as
then
good
I
as
saw the
those.
movie last week. We didn't, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, we talked a lot
Mixed
about that.
feelings for that, like
Yeah, we
for a
talked a
lot of
lot
people.
about that off air. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I'm sorry. I just wasn't. I was not feeling that. It was that
The
should have
whole
just been.
time I was on the internet and stuff like that this week, I'm thinking like, is it too early to say Black Adam was better to people before I piss them off? Or and
I'm saying Black Adam
yesterday it
was
hit
better.
me.
I don't care.
Yesterday it hit me yesterday. Somebody at work was like, "Which one? Should I go see Black Panther?" I'm like, I told him go see it. Go see it. It's a good
Yeah,
story, but it gets boring.
yeah. It's too long. It's way too long. It's not a. I don't want to say it's not a Black Panther movie, but it's what
It's
kind.
not a it's not a Black Panther movie.
Yeah, it had
I
a
told him
fitting
yesterday.
title.
I'm like it's not. It's story. It's a
Yeah,
story driven
it has a fitting
build
title,
up.
Wakanda Forever. It's the reason it's called that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's about Wakanda. It ain't necessarily about the Black Panther. It was sad, I don't know. But yeah,
Before we get into
it wasn't for
this,
me.
before we get into this episode, I did want to say, RIP to the Green Ranger,
Yeah, the
Franklin,
Green Ranger passed away this morning. Yeah.
aka everybody know him as
Tommy.
Tommy. I know
Oh,
him as two things for wrestling. I
hey,
know him
I'm
as a
a
CM Punk killer, because he talked
yeah,
mess to CM Punk and wanted to fight him, but
yeah.
CM Punk was scared of he didn't want none of those hands. So
Hey, we you the White Ranger.
yeah, the White Ranger,
He's
the
like,
Gold, the
yeah,
Dragon, all of them. He
yeah,
became so many different Rangers. Like
yeah.
I don't
Tommy.
want to get into detail like about how and stuff like that, but it's just so sad to see him go like that. At like
Yeah,
I
I
think
heard right now. I think I'm not
43
gonna say how he passed because I
or 44 or something
no,
like that.
he was 40. I think it's 49. He was
49.
49.
I want to know, did he get done with his movie too? His Power Ranger movie. He had like a almost like a Power Ranger movie, but it wasn't. It was on the where you gotta pay, like, to help,
Yeah,
what is it
GoFundMe.
called? Yeah, GoFundMe. He did it like a year ago. You don't remember that? It was like it's like a dragon
I
something
think
it's
I remember
called.
hearing about it or something like that.
The
Yeah.
trailer looked really good. I hope
I
he got done with that. Like
yeah, I don't know the status of it or whatever, but it's a
my
lot of
friend would have
it's speculation around how he passed away or whatever, so I'm not gonna mention it or
My
nothing because
best friend
but
passed away recently. Would have Man, he would have been heartbroken. I know a lot of people.
yeah.
A lot of people looked up to that dude. Not even just look up, but that was like their childhood. Like if you grew up in the '90s, you had to know who Power Rangers
Yeah,
was.
yeah, you knew who
You
Power
didn't know
Rangers
who
was.
Power Rangers was. I don't know. If you didn't go to school talking about who was the White Ranger, then you didn't have a good childhood. Because we used to talk about that all
Oh
day.
yeah, who's the White
Man, I
Ranger?
bet you
That
was
was
such
the only, I didn't even watch Power Rangers, but who's the White
a
Ranger time? I watched Power Rangers around that time because I wanted to know, and I didn't even watch it like a lot before then.
Yeah, it was the video games. Even he was a big part of the Battle of the Grid, and I like that game. I was thinking about just getting on that game later on, just to whoop some butt with him. Like
Yeah, was he?
he's
Was
his,
any of them in the new
he's
one?
the
Like,
face of the
did any
Power
of them
Rangers.
show up in the new movie?
The
Like that
who
last one they released a couple
did
years
he
ago?
show up?
I don't remember. I don't. I watched that movie. I do not remember that movie a lot.
I don't think that movie had no cameos.
Yeah, I know old school cameos.
That movie remind me of a little like Black Panther, a little bit, because it had a
Yeah,
bunch of story, and you didn't see the Power Rangers until the end. And like what you seen in the trailer is what you got.
is what you got.
And that's what the Black
Yeah.
Panther is. I hate to
Yeah,
say it,
yeah.
but
If
most of
you've
the
seen the
action
Black
was in
Panther
the
trailer,
trailer.
that's the action parts. Yeah, because the
That's how
rest of it,
Power Rangers was. But
yeah,
the difference of Power Rangers was it was a good story and a short movie.
yeah.
So,
Now I remember the old movie. The old movie was that was the shit right there. That old Power
but
Rangers
even
movie.
even then though, they lost their powers at the beginning
Yeah,
and
yeah. They lost.
struggled during the
Well,
whole,
that's because they couldn't afford them special effects.
yeah.
Those special effects used to run expensive back then.
Well, I think that was the story though, because they did
Yeah,
fight at the beginning a little bit, and the movie was kind of short
but
too.
then they
So
get like new powers or something at in
but they
that
had the
movie,
ninja
and then they're
suits in
like,
the
yeah,
middle towards the movie to keep you going, like, okay, these are the Rangers. And
yeah, and then like transitioned into the shows like with the new
yeah, because
powers
Ivan
and stuff.
Ooze, I remember you seen it before me. You was like, "Oh, Ivan Ooze just
Yeah,
came
Ivan
and
Ooze.
told them
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
took their powers and came to the command center, and
yeah.
he just came and just changed everything, made Rita and Lorzed look weak, and
Yep, yep,
these are
yep.
the people that was like, killing the Power Rangers all through the seasons, and he just
Yeah,
made them look like Chup chains. Like,
yeah, but yeah, rest in peace, Green Ranger, though, man. Yep,
yeah,
heard
play some
about it this
Battle of the
morning.
Grid if you can. That game is really, really good.
Yeah. All right, man. I guess we go ahead and get into the few stories. Some of these from last week, some of this week. We're gonna go through this real fast. It ain't nothing spectacular. I'll start with like last week's stuff. Uh they had a Nintendo showcase. That was like I think it was like last week, might have been even 2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks
I
ago. It was a while.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing great come out of that. Um, I can read off these games, but man, I don't recognize not one of them. Not one. So
If
real
you're a
quick,
Nintendo person, just play the obvious stuff. Don't
yeah,
I
yeah,
hear it was
really.
nothing noticeable. Like usually, if it's something that catches my eye, then I'll go back and look at the trailer. But I'm pretty sure they showed it's part of some good stuff, but it
Uh,
was nothing I see
Well,
nobody talked about.
well, I'm gonna read off these and you tell me anything that we really need to be checking for. All right. Uh they got Sports Story, Rogue Legacy 2, Pepper Grinder, Have a Nice Death. I don't know, some rogue like starring the Grim Reaper. Explore the French countryside in Dor Dordogun, something like that. Uh
Nope.
Space of the Unbound. All right. Once upon a Jester. All right. Dexter, The Memories Between features dodgeball in your dreams. Okay. Goodbye World. Uh, AKA takes
That
players
sounds
on a
like something
journey.
that shouldn't be on Nintendo right there. Goodbye world.
Yeah, Goodbye World. Blanc. uh, Gordon and Botania Manor, some puzzle based game. Venba. It's like a cooking mama, but it's like for Indian food. Oni, Road to the Mightiest Oni 3D action adventure. I
What
heard of
next they
Oni
gonna have? They gonna
before.
have a hood game where you making chicken and eating watermelon.
Soul food, cooking mama soul food.
People gonna be late.
Oh, let me see. A little to the left. A game called A Little to the Left. Coffee Talk episode 2. And yeah, I think that was it. So yeah, man, if you don't know none of
Nintendo
those, I
used to be the
definitely don't know.
home. Nintendo used to be my home of indie games, and
Yeah.
they
I'm
kind
sure
of
some of those are
indie
great
games are still
games.
big, but they're
I just
just
don't play them like that. I don't, yeah.
yeah.
I play the big titles. That's it. So that was the showcase. I'm sure somewhere they covered this a lot better than I just did here, but that was the showcase. What else? So they announced a Gears of War movie and TV show coming to Netflix. Why does it seem like they should have been done this? Like, this seems like really obvious to me. Like, well, why we Gears of War is like, I think it's like 16 years it's been out or something like that. Why we just now like talking about movies and TV shows for Gears of War?
They
That's
do
just
that a
weird to
lot.
me.
Like Angry Birds did it. It
Yeah,
came out when
like
it was like not popular no more.
yeah, exactly. Like it's just a weird thing that we just now talking about Gears of War
Takes a
movies and
special
stuff.
group. It takes a
Huh?
special group of people. Like, it really has to be like the director has to be into it, the writing,
They could
I
have got the
guess it
guy.
takes the whole
So
team to do it. And it's just like I guess they could never put the puzzle, the pieces together because
so what I'm
it's been
picturing
rumored for
though,
Gears of War movies for
yeah.
years.
So what I'm picturing in my head is something like Starship Troopers. Remember Starship Troopers? I'm picturing a movie like that. Like that seems like the perfect Gears of War type of movie. Something like
I
that.
think of like a Doom, the first Doom movie with the Rock,
Mm,
the look of it. The
was
look
that
of
with
it.
the
They had
was
a
the
Gears of
Rock in
War
that?
look to the outfits and all that. That was the one with the Rock. They
Yeah.
had Gears of War type outfits, like black outfits. There was a
Yeah, something
space.
like that. That's all right. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. Like,
It's gonna cost a lot of money if they
yeah,
really
and
want to
Gears ain't
do it.
even like popping right now either. It ain't like a new, unless they gonna time this around a new game or something. But it ain't even like, people ain't talking about Gears of War like that right now. I
No,
don't know. It just seemed weird, but yeah, they talking about it. I don't believe it has any release dates or anything. Let me see. Gears of the Quiet. Yeah, they haven't released a game. They released Gears Tactics in 2020. Haven't released a game since. But yeah, David, and everybody know, I know those who follow it seen David Batista. He was on social media talking about how he wanted to play Marcus Phoenix.
he been on Gears of War, man. Like
Yeah,
man, he been on them for about
I
10 years.
imagine even if he don't play Marcus Phoenix, I
Please get
imagine
that
he
man
is
a
going to be a
role.
big part of the story.
He's been in the game.
Yeah,
He's been a character in the game, and the New Day has been in Gears of War. That's kind of weird, but the New Day has been in the game.
really.
Yeah, they
New
got
Day.
New Day.
That's
Yep,
a
they've
that's
been
that
in the
wrestling
game.
group, right?
Yep, they
Yeah.
are in Gears of War.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird. Like I said, this story's from like last week. It just seemed kind of weird that we just not getting around to having Gears of War. Like they trying to make movies and stuff out of it. But I mean, look at Halo. I mean, but Halo has like a bunch of like animated stuff at least. But
Yeah,
yeah, so and they just now did a TV show with that. What that was last year, 2 years ago, last year, which I like. Are they even getting a season 2 to that? I heard they were, but I
of
ain't, I
what
ain't heard
Halo?
nothing. Yeah, Halo, that Halo
They
show.
confirmed it before it ended, before the
Yeah,
season
but
one
I ain't
ended.
heard nothing else. I ain't heard nothing
Yeah,
else about it.
I mean stuff like that. They keep quiet. I guess they make
Yeah,
it.
and then it
And
just pops up, I guess. Let's see what else we got.
they
I ain't
had
got
some.
much else. Hmm?
They announced today that the Project. How you
Yeah, CD
pronounce them?
Project Red.
Yeah, they announced that the Witcher next gen update is coming December 14th.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
people thought that was gonna be next year sometime.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be in like January or February, but
Yeah, that's
yeah, I
kind of what
got
it was yesterday. It was announced.
yeah. I was thinking about actually replaying some of The Witcher. Like I say, nobody hardly ever finished it, including me. And with the update, I might hop back into it for a minute. Witcher was fun though. It was kind of like GTA where you don't have to beat it necessarily. You can just pick it up, go do some missions, go do some of the side quests, or just hunt.
Kind of got
You could just go hunt monsters.
that's the fun thing about those open world games. Like I just beat Saints Row and I still got a whole lot on the map.
Yeah,
Like when you beat an open world game, you're never done with it. Still, like you
yeah,
still
that's
got
the
a bunch of
Ubisoft
missions.
effect. Just a whole bunch of icons. Just
Grand
go
Theft
do stuff. Yeah.
Auto, Infamous, Batman, like
Mm-hmm.
all them Spider-Man. It's like that's the whole point of those open world games. Is like once you get that story out the way, you got
Yeah, you can
plenty.
come back. Or like in the Witch case of the Witcher, you even got to get the story out the way. Like I know in the Witcher, I spent just like Skyrim. I spent just a bunch of time going to villages, hunting monsters, talking to people, following up on different cases and stories, and I forget about the main quest. Like I'll look up and
That's
be
how
like,
Zelda
damn,
was for me. Every time I get on Zelda, I'm helping kids or some
yeah,
woman find her husband that disappeared in the
yeah,
forest.
exactly, yeah, that's
I'll be
exactly,
like,
yeah, and I
damn.
forget about the main quest, and
An
then I look
hour
up
into it,
and
I'm like, okay, I'm done for the day. I'll get on tomorrow.
yeah, yeah, exactly. By the time I think about the main quest, I'll be like, I'll work on that a little later. But yeah,
There's
so man,
uh,
here's another one too. Here's another story one. The creator of Sonic the Hedgehog got arrested for insider trading.
I heard about that, but I didn't really care to read it.
Yeah,
Inside trade, what is that? Like inside.
it's like in the stock trading market. Whenever you're buying stocks or whatever, simply put, you cannot. It's illegal if somebody comes to you and has like information, gives you information before you buy the stock. So if I'm
Yeah.
like, hey BDC, the CEO for such and such company is about to quit, so their stock's about to, and then you like, oh, bet, and then you go buy the stock, and then it goes down, you make money, you know what I mean, or you sell, it makes money
Yeah.
or whatever. So that's what he did, and
Somebody must have snitched on him.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's obvious. Martha Stewart went to jail for that. So I mean, sometimes it's obvious. Sometimes you get snitched on. Sometimes you make too much money on something that nobody else possibly knew, where they get suspicious. Like, hold on a minute, like how you knew? How you knew that was gonna do that? So
What's the name? Got good reviews.
but
Goat Simulator.
Go Simulator 3 or
Like a
whatever,
Mario
4,
Party game. Goat Simulator 3, I believe it's
3.
yeah,
Yeah,
3.
I think I played like one.
IGN
My
gave it
kids was
a
playing one
8.
and two or one, huh?
IGN gave it an 8, I see. It's more
Yeah.
like a Mario Party from what
You
I
ever
see.
played any of those games?
They look
It's
too
just you
goofy to
just
me,
run
but I hear that's
around.
the point though.
You just run around and like bite people and knock stuff down.
I seen people making fun of the other game, the Cop Simulator, and I seen it was doing good on Xbox. It was really selling on Xbox.
Yeah,
Like
I don't know about that.
they made sure though they put a white and black cop on the cover. They like we gotta put a and you can't arrest black people. I was curious, but you know what game I'm very serious like thinking about getting this on the firefighter simulator. It's like 4-player co-op, and y'all go like put out fires, and they got like official merchandise and clothes and different stuff like that, and look pretty fun. It's like $29. It comes out like I think next week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was hoping that was on Game Pass, but it's not. PlayStation, I think you get a discount for having Plus. I think it's like $24 or something like that. But
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how that goes. Like, does it get really, decent, reviews or something like that? I don't want to buy it if it get like a 2 or a 3 and nobody plays it. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of gonna wait to see the reviews first before I finally make my decision about it. But Ubisoft shared the first early look of the Splinter Cell remakes or the
Oh,
remake,
yeah.
which I never beat the first one, but those games was really, really hard. I beat like the older ones.
Hmm.
Those games was like how you compare those games? They
I
was like
play.
Metal Gear. You
Yeah,
ever
it was
played the
like Metal
early
Gear.
Metal Gear
They're
games?
stealth.
The them games was hard.
So
Like if
they
you
were
get
they
caught,
were
that was
really
it.
fun. Like they were hard, but they were fun back in the day. I used to play them on like PlayStation 1. And I seen when the premium came out, people was trying to download and play them, and they was like, "Man, what is this?" Like them graphics did not age well at all. Like
Yeah,
them,
and then another thing about it was I didn't like was once you got caught, that was it. Like it was like game over. Like it wasn't no hey, let me go right around the corner and disappear for a minute.
yeah,
And nowadays you just now these games you just run and they be forgetting who you are or where you want. Like
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, them games. I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna turn it open world. Is it a remake or
it's a
a
remake.
remaster?
It's like a reimagine. It's built from the ground
So
up.
it's gonna be
So
open world probably. I imagine it's gonna be like Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear 5 maybe. Like that was kind of like
I
open
don't know if it'll be
world.
open world though.
You
Splinter
think
Cell
it's gonna be
like
linear or like
because they say it's a remaster of the first one. The first one was nowhere near
oh it's a
so
remaster?
but
Okay.
it's like a reimagine. Like they building it from the ground, like Gears of War. They building it from the ground up, but they still gonna
Yeah.
add their take to it and part change maybe they say it's not just a it's not like a better looking game. It's built from the ground up.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
had
I don't know. If it's rebuilt from the ground up and it's like open, if it's open world, I'll hop into it. I don't know if I'm trying to play no like
I don't want to play that game open
yeah,
world though. Splinter Cell no open world though, because it ain't like they'll have to add vehicle, all that stuff like that.
yeah.
Maybe they could take the idea of the last game, and just have a like a lobby, like a command center. Like they had a command center in the last one where you could talk and get your missions and go from your side missions and stuff like that. So, but one thing I wanted to talk about, which is kind of big,
Hmm.
was a new Dark Pictures game.
What's that one?
The devil in me, the devil in.
The Devil in.
The devil in.
Oh,
It's
The Devil
weird.
in Me. I heard something about this.
Oh yeah, you know what? It's red. I'm reading. It cuts off. The devil in me. It's
Yeah.
weird that game got like bad reviews.
It did. What do you mean weird? Like, is it?
IGN gave it a
I ain't
5.
seen nothing on the game. I just heard about the game.
IGN gave it a 5, and I didn't check other places, but
Okay.
IGN loved the old one. So when I seen that, I was like, like those games don't have like a lot of like action to it. From what I understand, it's more story and choices and you can move around and stuff like that. But I hear it's not like a lot of action. I didn't read the whole article, but it just makes me wonder, like, was the story just not that good, or
I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. Devil in Me. I seen it, but like I don't know.
yeah, they didn't normally those games get like I think like minimum like it's like eights or like I never seen those games get really bad reviews because a lot of people always recommend me those games like they even when they was on Game Pass, oh that's a good game. I
Yeah.
got the older ones on PlayStation too. They was on the I think they're on the Plus or they was one of the free games of the month. I think they're on Plus though. I think
You ever see an interactive drama? Didn't they just do one of these? That came to Game Pass. I was playing it. I was playing.
they do these games pretty fast, so it ain't like they take like years. Like the next one might be in 6 months or 7 months, or
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of thought that was kind of weird, but
Well,
IGN has
what did
been on a
IGN say
roll.
was bad about it?
Let me see.
Like, what's the negative?
They don't do that like they used to no more.
They just kind
I
of
should
go
go to what's the name?
they kind of
If
just
you can go
spread it
to
out
go to
throughout.
like GameSpot. GameSpot does the pros and the
Yeah, the
cons. That's what
pros
I
and
like.
cons. Yeah. Let's see what
They
GameSpot
have
said.
the
Let's see.
verdict. Let me see.
Did it come straight to did it came to Game Pass? Direct?
I'm not sure if it's on Game Pass. I don't think it's on Game Pass.
That's
Let me
probably
see.
that's probably why I got a
They
five.
I don't see Game Pass on it. Usually it's funny. They consider Game Pass almost like a system almost. It'd be like, yeah, Xbox, PlayStation, Game Pass.
Game
Like
Pass. Let's see
they say that I
here.
know it lacking surprises. The story is lacking, the character development. So because it gotta be story. It really is not this game is really not known for gameplay.
Yeah.
They said the sequences is not as
I'm trying to
good.
find
Like
a GameSpot review score, but yeah, I don't know. IGN be kind of tripping on some of their reviews though. Let's see here. When did it come out even? It just like a couple weeks ago, huh?
this game came out like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know. But in the meantime, while we looking, so did you hear about I know the new Tomb Raider. They're coming out with a new Tomb Raider game.
They kind of went dark a little bit when they announced that game like a year ago.
Yeah,
They
and
kind
then
of
I
announced it a
think
year ago with a new engine, and that was it. And
so
then it was
yeah,
like
so a year ago they announced they
something
was
like
gonna
that, maybe
do
6 months
yeah,
or
a year
something like
ago
that.
they announced they was gonna do it with the Unreal Engine 5. And then after that, now they're announcing like it could be out as early as next year. So that's like the update on it or whatever. Are you gonna play it? I know you used to be in the Tomb Raider heavy. You gonna play it?
Nah,
No.
I got other Tomb Raider games I ain't even beat yet. Like I beat the first one and started the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I got Shadow Falls for free on PlayStation, and still, I'm just so behind and then Tomb Raider kind of like fell off for me. It got good. Don't like I'm not dissing it or done dogging it, but Uncharted kind of replaced it a little bit for me, and then Uncharted kind of fell off itself. So it's like I don't know if I'm done with those games or just like just waiting for a new one. Maybe just I just got to play the older ones to get caught up first. Maybe reason why I'm not looking forward to this one, but I'm looking forward. Sadly, I'm looking forward to another game that kind of disappeared too. I'm looking for Indiana Jones, and that game kind of fell off too a
That
little
was
bit.
that one that they
Microsoft
announced
exclusive.
that. So that was a Xbox exclusive, right?
That's a Microsoft exclusive. Yeah, Xbox exclusive, and that game ain't been. They haven't talked about that game at all. And I was waiting on that game when they announced it. I was like, oh, cool. I'm waiting on Perfect Dark.
Oh
That's
yeah,
Xbox exclusive. It's like
I'm starting to think that ain't gonna happen. Like
we just got the Halo co-op. And
because
and that's and
then a
that's
bunch
been
of like
you
so a
know
few people like left that Perfect Dark studio. It was like a dream team, wasn't it? And then like a few people
too
just
many
left.
hands in the cookie jar. I call it too many
Yeah.
popular developers and known developers. Is like it's too much. You know
I'm trying to see on GameSpot, but they don't even look like they have a score for this game. They got it listed. It
they
came
might
out.
not.
It just came
Sometime
out
at
two
the end
days
of the
ago
year,
though.
sometimes there's so many games that come out, they be like a week or two behind. Sometimes
Oh no, hold on. Here's the reviews. Let's see. Let's click right here. Let's see. Here's the reviews.
you can always check Metacritic. I know one of my
Oh
friends
no,
always
they
check
have no
Metacritic.
reviews for this game. None.
You for real?
Yeah.
And see, a lot of
That's why I
times
didn't even bother.
they be like behind on so many games. It's so many games that came out. It's
Yeah.
it's $39. It's next gen and last gen, and it came out on the 17th. That's probably why they don't got a review for it.
Yeah,
Came out the
probably.
17th. That's only 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Let's see what Metacritic.
39.99.
It don't even got a score on Metacritic. Yep,
They
it
don't
don't
got a
even
score
got
on
a score.
Metacritic.
Don't even got a Metacritic score. It came out 2 days ago, but normally they hand out early copies and
IGN
stuff.
like, yeah, but we got our copy early though.
Not too many people. They even got IGN's review on here. They got a couple other sites that gave it
IGN
like.
like IGN like God of War. Hold on. Let's review this real quick. Let's review this one game real quick. What has such and such review it?
That's when you know your game good though. When you get a company like when you give IGN your game like 2 weeks, 3 weeks early, you know it's good.
They rarely do that. Like they rarely give a game that early copy and to get bad reviews. Like
Yeah, I
they
know.
when
That's what I'm
they
saying.
got the review copy, it's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You when you
Like
get
here
your
you go,
you get
here you
that
go.
copy 2, 3 weeks early, it's like, oh, you know that you know it's about to be some fire. They don't even care. They
What
like
I
play
be
as long
worried
as you
about
want.
is when I worry is when they do the street date of the release.
Yeah,
Like
when they
when
do
they
the
take
embargo and all that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I get worried because they don't. Why
yeah,
would you be ashamed of a game getting an 8 or 9 or 10?
yeah. Because I knew. Remember, everybody knew something was up with Cyberpunk when they gave it to him like the night before.
Some people didn't even get it till like a couple of days after. They said,
They said they get kind of funny. It was on kind of funny. They was like, we just got our codes the night before, and they just gave us PC codes. That's it.
and it ain't no way you can beat that game. You can't review
No,
that game the
you
next
can't
day.
beat that game that fast.
You
No.
can't review that game. So
They already knew what was up. They already knew that game was broken. But yeah, man.
now
Yeah.
you can tell though. IGN be like iffy. Like they be playing games like yeah, it's fun, but I just question Like remember they had Saints Row they was doing every week. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we did some other missions and
yeah.
it was it's the reviews coming along and it's kind of hard to judge it now. I was like, okay, it ain't that. If you playing something that's like fire, you go, oh yeah, we having fun.
Oh yeah, we
We
having
ain't have to
fun.
turn
Oh
it
yeah, it's
off.
gonna be a great. Yeah.
I
But
could tell,
yeah, they was already Saints Row. They was already talking bad about it on the podcast because I listened to a few IGN podcasts and they were already kind of like, yeah, it's okay, but then they was talking about like the political stuff and all that. So I
and
already
Sonic
knew. I
had the
already knew
same
something
issue
was up.
too. Like Sonic had some of the same stuff. Like they said, the pop ups are still there. That
Oh
game
yeah,
just has.
Frontier. Did you get Frontiers?
I might get it today. It's 40. I'd be Saints Row now, so I might get another story game. So
Is Frontiers already on sale?
Batman is on sale. Everything's on sale besides Call of Duty, really, and
And
Pokemon.
well, Call of Duty and God of War.
Yeah, God of War is not, but
Elden
Pokemon
Ring,
is not
Elden
too.
Ring not on
So
sale either.
Elden Ring's on sale. Elden Ring's on sale for some.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I was looking for it
My
on
friend said $40. I
something.
think at Target or
Oh, the physical.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
physical. I
sales
was
to me are kind of whack for PlayStation and Xbox. They're pretty much the same.
Horizon Zero Dawn. I saw that for like 40 or 30,
Yeah, like the only
35.
difference with
Yeah.
PlayStation and Xbox is like the exclusives on there. They got more
Yeah.
exclusives on sale, but I think
Yeah,
Ratchet
I
was
was
30
looking
bucks
because I
at
was looking
Target.
for I want a digital copy of Elden Ring and I was looking for like the digital copy and I couldn't find a sale on the digital nowhere. I'm sure the physical, yeah, you probably, but yeah, I wanted the digital,
They
but
got a Pledge Tale. That game just came out. It's on sale. It's only $47 though. That's not a
yeah,
real big sale though.
it's on Game Pass too though.
That's
So
how Call of Duty be sometimes. Like sometimes Call of Duty be on sale for like 49 when it comes up. When
yeah.
it comes out, but
That
on sale
Battlefield
this year.
2042, that's been 1999 for a minute.
Go on. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't know, it's going to Game Pass as well.
Yeah. It's
Game
going. Yeah, I
Pass
think
and
I
EA
messaged you.
Play.
I think.
EA Play, I think.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing.
Well, for PlayStation, you got to get it separate.
Yeah.
EA Play is separate, but it's like 20 a year or something like that. Or they got a lot of games on sale though, like the Tiger Woods. I keep saying Tiger Woods, 2K PGA golf. People just call Tiger Woods nowadays on here.
It's been well.
He
That's
took over the
because
game now.
it was Tiger Woods for so long. It was Tiger
That was
Woods
the
for
EA
like
one
what?
though. Yeah, the EA one was Tiger Woods.
Yeah, for like what, 10 years or something like that. And
Something like that.
then they dropped Tiger Woods and they picked up
He became human, and they dropped him.
yeah, he became human, yeah. And they dropped Tiger Woods, and then it was Rory McIlroy, right? I think did they pick up Rory McIlroy or it was just PGA Tour for a while?
Whatever
I
they
don't
picked
know.
up, yeah, that game it don't even come out no
Believe it or man, back in the day, me and my stepbrothers and my
more.
dad, man, we used to play the hell out of some Tiger Woods.
They just added another big update coming up this week. I believe it's co-op to that game. Is
You ever
getting added
played any of
next
those
week.
golf games?
I like the
It's
Switch ones better. The like
like the
sports,
fun ones,
esports,
yeah,
and
like
I
the
just like playing with
non-simulator.
the controller. Like
Them
I actually
games,
like
they
playing golf.
actually, if you get with like some friends and stuff and start talking shit and all that, them games actually pretty fun. We used to play the hell out of them. I haven't played a golf game. I don't know how long, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be on EA Play soon. They got all the old ones on EA Play. And Madden, I see Madden's already down to like 30 or something, 40.
All the sports games pretty
But
much
you
like
know what's
2K
bad
is on
though?
sale.
What's bad?
Hockey.
So what's bad is like WWE, I seen that's down to like 29.99 now. But what's
Yeah.
bad is when games go like that, it used to be where I'll see them and I'll be like, oh, cool, I'll go ahead and buy that. But when I see them now, I'll be like, oh, okay, it'll be on Game Pass in a little bit. Like, because when they drop that price, oh, it's going to be on PS Extra. And I'm like, I'm
One
not
thing
going to buy
about
that.
the 2K, yeah, some games don't do that. Like some studios, like 2K don't do that. They don't believe in that. They don't keep it on there long enough.
Oh, okay.
If you
Yeah,
notice, like Grand Theft Auto goes on there, then it comes off, then Rock or Red
yeah. Well,
Dead comes
those
off.
was
There.
big games,
2K,
yeah. But like
they
all
don't believe in
EA,
they don't believe in Game Pass like that. Like they don't even believe in day one games.
no, but like EA stuff and like the sports games and stuff, they go like not 2K. 2K will come and then it'll be like 3-4 months and then it'll go. But like EA, they keep like Madden 22 came on there like halfway through before the other one came out, and it's still on there. It stays on there. It just
And you
stays.
get a discount.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason why it's kind of a cheat code a little bit is because they're on EA Play.
Yeah,
And
that's what
EA
I'm
Play's a
saying. Yeah,
part
they
of
come
Game
to EA
Pass,
Play. Yeah.
so yeah, so they'll never take it off. Which is like that's cool too, I mean, Some people. One thing about Madden is though, like you like a Madden fan, you're not gonna wait.
Yeah,
It was like
if you
Madden is
know, man,
still ain't, it
you
still ain't
know
on there yet.
what it is though. See, so I downloaded Madden 23 when it came out, and I did the little 10-hour trial or whatever, playing it, and it's a good
Yeah.
game. But like, if I had like friends I played with, I probably bought the game. But other than that, though, they come out every year, and it just seems like a
I
waste
got
of money
friends
to
on the
me.
game and I get smashed when I play that 10-hour draw. I, I don't play it enough. I don't play it seriously, like
I
enough
used to
to.
be I used to be serious about some Madden, serious, but not no more, not like that. I used to be serious about 2K, the early 2Ks, but like
Yeah,
NBA
I'm serious
Live.
about 2K when I do buy it. Like I don't play to lose, but I still play to have fun though.
Yeah. But
Still
now
fun, but I'm playing to win though. I'm playing
but
to beat
now
you.
I download 2K whenever it's when it come on Game Pass, I'll download it for like a week, play like a couple games, and then I'll delete it. Like, I mean, 2K is like 100 and some gig too. I mean,
Yeah,
that
speaking
hard
of
to
2K, this podcast go up tomorrow or do it go
it's
today?
coming up probably later today.
If it
This
goes up
is
later
Sunday.
today, if you listening to it today, 2K NBA 2K is on free days this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you listening to this podcast tomorrow, then yeah, it's done.
It's done. But yeah, you can get a
Yeah,
couple
if
more
you
hours
download it
out
right
of
now,
it. If
then
you hear it
100
right
gigs.
now, if
You
you hear it
download that
right
100
now and
gigs
it's
right
Sunday,
now.
yeah, go ahead and download it. You get a couple more hours out of it.
That
They don't
100 gigs.
man, they don't advertise those free games no more. I be running across that stuff on accident now. They used to advertise
Yeah.
it like, oh, this game going for free. 2K, WWE 2K
I guess
had
they figure
one.
they want you just to look. They want you to
Yeah,
just go look at that thing weekly.
yeah, WWE 2K had one like last month, a couple months ago. They had like a free weekend, and I just ran across it, happened to be on PlayStation for something else, and ran across it. Oh, damn, okay. I mean, it was Xbox. I was like, okay, and I went in and downloaded it,
Yeah, I
and
had fun playing it on Xbox with some friends.
'cause
I
I
got
have the
more
game for
friends on
PC though.
Xbox with it. I
Yeah,
had fun with it. I mean, it's a
man,
fun game. I just
I
don't
see
want to
you be
buy it
over there
twice.
playing, man. You pretty good. I be seeing your
Oh
clips and
yeah.
stuff. You be tearing that
I mean,
game
I ain't
up.
no joke. Yeah, I ain't no joke at that game.
Is it hard trying to play online? Is it glitch a lot? Like when you go do your moves and
That game works better than a lot of wrestling games online.
that's good.
Better than
All
a lot of
right.
the 2K
Well, let's go
games.
ahead. We can go ahead. Let's transition while we talking wrestling games. Transition over.
To
AEW.
wrestling.
Give us our episode AEW update before we get out of here. Go ahead.
Well, we coming off the one of the best pay-per-views of the year. My boy MJF finally won the gold. I don't even think you know who MJF is, huh?
I have no idea. No
Oh
clue.
my God, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, man. That's the hottest dude in wrestling right now. Just only like I think like 24 years old. I believe 24 or 27. I I believe it's 24 though, but he's one of the youngest champions. He just won the belt yesterday. Yesterday
Okay.
they promoted the before the pay-per-view, they had a surprise they said that was gonna drop with the game.
Okay.
They dropped a damn good trailer. Damn good trailer. Which it disappointed a lot of people because it said coming soon at the end, which has been coming
And
soon for
no
three
date. So
months.
that game still don't have a date?
THQ
Mm,
Norton finally published the trailer. They showed the trailer on their website and it said coming 2023. So which we
okay.
already kind of knew that already this late. The last game that got announced that came out in December is Need for Speed. And Need for Speed
Okay.
got announced like last month, so they could still do 2 months of
Okay.
advertising and stuff like that. Coming out in December is kind of like, that's almost like you just hoping because you don't really have enough time to promote that game that fast, especially like if you come out December, it gotta be early or mid-December. There's no game that's gonna come out around Christmas.
No,
Like
not
I
like
think the
not.
cutoff date for December is like the 4th, the 5th. Like you don't want that to come out like,
Yeah.
I think the proto what is it?
What?
Callisto Protocol or something like that
Yeah,
comes
Callisto
out.
Protocols. What? Early
Need for
December,
Speed,
December 9th or something.
like December 9th. I think the Need for Speed come out the 4th.
Yeah.
Like, and just AEW is not gonna get a full trailer and then just be like, hey, December. Some people thought it was gonna be all a stealth drop, like it was gonna be the same day. And that would
Yeah.
have been cool too with just no advertising because you've been advertising the game already. Also, we got a lame ass coming soon with a really good trailer. And that's the bad thing about this game is like they keep giving you good stuff, but then coming soon. Like you just giving
Yeah.
like you fishing, like you giving
So do
somebody
you
some good
think
food. You're like,
okay, so you think this is coming like early next year, or you think it's gonna be like second quarter next year, third quarter next year? What you think?
the rumors has all been saying February, which
So you
is
think February?
believable.
Does it look like it'd be ready for February? Like from
Oh,
what
the
you
game
seen?
looked good. That trailer looked really, really good.
So what was you saying that you saying you were
They took
telling
out the
me
elephant in the room. They took out not they took out the person you would know.
who's that?
They took out CM Punk is not on the cover of the game no more.
Oh,
That
didn't
whole
he get
thing he
fired?
did.
I remember reading he got fired or
They trying
something.
to. I hear they trying to buy out his contract,
He
and
is he going
basically
back to
he's out. He's on his way
WWE or
out. Basically, he's on his way out.
okay? Is he going back to WWE?
I don't think so. Triple H has been like iffy with him. I hear a lot of wrestlers are iffy with him. He's like they say a cancer
It
backstage.
seems that way. He
He's
seems like
cancer
he gets
backstage.
fired or thrown out of everywhere he's at.
He changes. He manipulates people and he puts the locker room against others, and it's just that's why that people forget. That's why he left WWE. It's because he talked mess and started a lot of drama, and then he went to AEW and fixed it a little bit, and then well, he didn't really fix it. He did okay
Yeah,
a few months, and then okay, he went back to himself again. They say he tried to change AEW, the locker room about wrestling lighter and less moves and stuff like that. So, but we can go on and on about that. If you know, I got more of it on my show on Talkers BDC Wrestling. We're talking about AEW Fight Forever. So
yeah. I'm
right
just talking
now,
about the
so
video game.
they
So,
removed him from the game. Yeah, I had to think
so,
about what I'm talking about. I'm like, hold on, I'm talking
so
about we going
what
way
is the
into
what does the mechanics look like? Like the
it's no mercy. It's no mercy sequel,
okay,
basically.
so there's no mercy. Okay,
Def Jam Vendetta, No Mercy, Revenge. It's the same style, but um from the trailer they confirmed belts is in the game. The biggest thing about this trailer was weapons. It has No Mercy weapons. Like No Mercy had classic weapons.
do you go
This
underneath the
game,
ring and
this game you can ride skateboards. They showed a dude ride a skateboard and jump out the ring. They showed somebody get busted with a bottle of wine. Because Jericho got his own, the bubbly you could buy.
yeah? Do
We
they
see
do they
cones,
do that thing
trash
where
cans.
they do the thing where they dig underneath the ring and they pull out
I don't
stuff
know how
or
they didn't show how they did it yet, but I
I
know
used to love
WWE
that.
does that too. 2K does
They
that.
be like they dig underneath the ring they pull
A
out
lot of
chase.
people been asking for the crowd handing weapons too, so I don't know that.
Nah, we can't be doing that. That's
The
not even
crowd
real
be
life.
handing weapons.
That's even faker than fake. They do that in fake wrestling, like the wrestling.
But we got the biggest
The
thing about
crowd
this
bringing
game is
bats
too
and
though.
stuff.
The
Huh?
biggest thing about this game you don't see much in WWE is we got blood,
Oh,
thumbtacks.
they got blood
We
back
got
in it.
blood on the mat, just like smeared
Oh,
blood on the
really?
back was dripping. They show off
What
somebody's
game had
back.
it was one wrestling game did have that. What was that?
2K has them, but you can't go online with them. Like you could turn it on, but it's off by default.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
But this game got like thumbtacks and cones and trash, skateboard. We seen frying pan. That's very no mercy is right there.
Yeah,
No
frying
mercy with the
pan,
frying
yeah.
pan because I don't even think they use frying pan in real life in WWE or I mean
I
in
ain't never
AEW.
seen no
But
frying
so
pan.
you hit somebody with a frying pan, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
We
I
saw
don't think
somebody
it's
with
no way to block that, like to make that take less damage or something.
we saw somebody with a barbed wire exploding bat when they hit somebody and like
So
exploding.
they
So
going like ECW. Like
yeah, the big match on the game they didn't show yesterday was they got a barbed wire match, an exploding
where the
barbed wire
ropes are
match,
barbed wire, yeah.
which they had it in real life, but sadly it botched at the very end. We didn't get that big explosion. So Tony Khan said they messed up, the company messed up, but so we got a lot of inside. Well, we got matches, we got match types. They showed some of it, like they lights out match. They showed a little brawling up the ramp. Um, it was a good trailer, like really good trailer. The Sting was on there. Tony Schiavone. When Sting came out, he was like, "It's Sting."
So do you think
Yeah,
you think you think it's gonna be better or be able to compete with 23 WWE 2K23?
I think it's gonna be different style, like different type. I think it's gonna split the wrestling fans up for those
Okay.
No Mercy, Def Jam fans. The theme of the trailer was too. You had Moxley say wrestling is fun again. He
Yeah.
was like wrestling is back to being fun again and easy. The thing about this game is it's very No Mercy is where it's the same control scheme. Was people can go to your house and pick up and play No Mercy.
Yeah.
You hold the grab button and they grab, and then you hit a direction and whatever, and then they do a move. Like, you run and hit the button, they jump out the ring, So that's the thing they were selling with the trailer. They kept, he was like, it's easy. We have creative mode, we have mini games, and tag team matches, and different stuff like that. So it, like, a lot of people were saying the graphics is not like the best. Like, oh my god, it's not like, they would a No Mercy look like a modern No Mercy. They
Yeah.
didn't want to
They
make the
still got
game.
time though. They still
They
got
didn't
time to
want to
fix
make the
all that.
game look like 2K. They said that they wanted to go a different direction.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want the game looking like 2K and then play like No Mercy. That'd be weird. That'd be just weird. So, well, you go look at the trailer when you get a chance. It's nice. It's nice.
Okay.
It's a nice trailer. Like, the
Well,
they, like I said, they confirmed belts. They did have belts on them on the shoulder for the entrances, and trying to think of what else. That's what really stood out was the weapons. The weapons in this game stands out a little bit more. They didn't show like the story as much, and then they didn't show no creative stuff. So, but we got a bad release date, basically coming soon. So that was the only bad thing. But this game went into a really good trailer, and then it ended with a really good pay-per-view last night.
well, man, I'd rather for him to get it right than try to slap a date on there and rush it. Then it's a bad game. You know how I feel about that. So
Yeah, the only question about it is, like, a lot of people, just not me, is questioning the roster, because it's kind of like the roster is going to be outdated a little bit. And is CM Punk still in the game? Some people not going to be in the game. Cody Rhodes is confirmed to be still in this game, which he helped make the game, get the game started. So
yeah,
they kept him in out of respect, and they're still good with him. They're still friends with him and stuff like that. So it makes sense. Like, hey, yeah, forget you. You helped make this game. We're gonna still take you out because you in the other company. So,
yeah,
but the thing about it is, people wondering if CM Punk will be in the game. But I'm guessing if you signed a contract and they paid you, you gonna probably be in the game. They just took you off the cover.
yeah. Probably, yeah.
Like, you
But
don't
you
gotta
probably still
promote him
gonna
in
be in
the
the game.
game. You don't gotta
I mean,
promote him in the
WWE got a
game.
lot of people like that's in the
You ain't
game
even
and not,
seen
yeah,
Cody in the game at all. Like, you
yeah,
only seen like a poster in the back where it had him. That's how they knew he was still in the game. And that's why they asked, was Cody in the game? And they was like, yeah, Cody's still in the game, but they're not gonna promote him in the
yeah,
game. You're just gonna go on the roster and see him. Like, I think that's how CM Punk is gonna be. But if they really big mad about CM Punk, they might remove him. Because Vince McMahon had some people removed from 2K. He had Bray Wyatt removed from 2K, and now Bray Wyatt's back in the company. Must be must be funny seeing these people back in WWE. They probably like looking at Vince McMahon, like, if they see him, like, hey, you remember me? Like, because Triple H literally almost hired everybody back that Vince McMahon fired
yeah,
and put them back, gave them their names. Vince McMahon was stripping some of these people from their names, some
yeah.
of the
He trying to repair
characters.
he trying to repair the old wounds.
Yeah, so it
But
makes me wonder, like, if I see Vince McMahon backstage, like, I be like, hey, how you doing, or do I just walk by? You don't
yeah.
run this place no more.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. I got something to go do. But I'm glad AEW is looking good. It's gonna be up to you whether I buy that game or not. So I'm wait for you to buy. I'm wait for you to buy it. Then you tell me, okay, we good. Then
You
I'm
see
gonna
that
buy the
trailer,
game.
you're gonna be, the good thing about this game is, after the trailer went off, it's Switch, PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, Series, PC,
Yeah.
everything. So
So
I might buy this game twice if I really, really like it, because I might take it on the Switch on the go. So you be able to play it even on the Steam Deck part, because it says PC.
yeah.
So
Hopefully I'll have my Steam Deck by Christmas, be my Christmas present to myself. So I'll be having my Steam Deck. I
we
told my
gotta
wife.
do a
I told my wife about it. She said, that's more than a PS5. I said, I said, don't look at it like that.
you
It's
talking about the
portable though.
VR? You talking about the VR? What?
Yeah, really, really. But yeah,
those
I'll
those
probably have
Xbox
my
Series
Steam Deck
S's,
by
if you don't
Christmas
got
though.
one, Black Friday or right now, shoot, a lot of places sell them for 250.
What?
A
Oh,
Series S,
oh, Series S, yeah,
250,
250. Bet right now at
and it's
Best
stronger
Buy.
than the Switch.
If you need
It's
one right
stronger
now
than
at
the
Best Buy,
Switch.
250. And if you got some coupons for buying some other gifts and stuff, you can get it lower than that for your rewards.
Yeah, how you got a game?
Yeah,
How
it's
you got
cheaper
a
than the
system this
Switch.
powerful,
You you in you
stronger
in
than the
next
Switch?
gen you in next gen for lower than the Switch price. So all right,
How
with that we're
you?
gonna wrap it up, man.
You got to get a fans a Game of the Year edition, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Game of the Year edition coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm probably gonna try to get Tony and them from Infinite Journeys on here to join us since they did my midway Game of the Year and stuff. I'm gonna have to look see when the Game of the Year cuts off at. So I'm looking to see that date, and then I'm gonna so it'll be coming up in the next 1 or 2 episodes. We'll do our Game of the Year edition.
And we gotta get Princess Muffin butt back in here.
Yeah, we'll get her back in here.
I talked to her recently. She was building her living room, and I know she's gonna probably listen to this episode. I do like that stripper pole you got.
Oh, okay, okay.
She got a stripper pole in her living room with the mirror. She posted on Instagram like he go to mirror, and then she said what the mirror is for. Then later on you saw the post, so you gonna be gaming on that pole.
Oh, okay, all right. And with that, we'll leave you and everybody out there.
And get your butt back in Call of Duty. What's the name?
Be well, huh?
What before we leave, man? We gotta end this real quick. What's the guy name to play Call of Duty?
Oh, Vince.
Vince, man. If you listen to this podcast, get your butt on here, man. We gotta play some Call of Duty, man. At some point.
Yeah, I'm at you. We're gonna get you in a party.
I hear you lost your voice playing Call of Duty, man.
Yeah, he did. All right, man. Everybody out there, be well.